Alright, the Aces make it 10 straight wins, but it wasn't looking good at the start of this game because the Mystics jumped on them out the gates, and their entire game plan on offense was to basically pound the paint as much as possible. I can understand why, because the Aces' main rotation consists of 4 guards, so they were looking to get their bigs a mismatch on a switch or a quick cross match in transition, and if it wasn't just them exploiting their size advantage, it was them exploiting their screening actions for rolls, cuts, or drop-offs. Their guards were aggressive off screens, so they were either getting downhill to draw help or putting 2 on the rock, and those kept opening up a lot of easy ones because the Aces couldn't keep up with the rock moving and the scrambles. A lot of the touches were for Kiki and Shakira inside because it was either a finish or a whistle damn near every time one of them caught the rock, so there was no reason to go away from what was working, and it really took until the second before the Aces got stops. They finally cleaned up their switches, and when they did concede a mismatch, they were at least ready to help because the low rotation was there, so it wasn't as easy for the Mystics bigs to continue exploiting those. Even their physicality was higher, so all of them were fighting for positioning inside or taking on the matchup, and from the second onward, the Mystics struggled to score because their screening actions were getting blown up, their post-ups weren't as effective, and besides Sonia from deep, they did not shoot well at all. 19 of their 28 makes came in the paint, 21 points came at the line, and that was a contrast compared to the Aces because they were scoring on all 3 levels, so they had a more balanced offense. If anything, they were taking too many middies in the first, and that was one of the main reasons they went down early, because the majority of them were contested, so once they started diversifying their looks from the second onward, they were able to get going. Same as the Mystics, they were primarily manipulating their screening actions, because their guards were just as aggressive off screens, so every time one of them got downhill, it was a shot in their spot, or an easy one for their bigs once they forced the Mystics bigs to help, and that was really allowing A'ja to eat without having to expend her energy. She wasn't required to create a lot of her shots, because their guards were quick to find her on the pop, rolls, or in her spots, especially that left elbow, and all she had to do was shoot or finish when she caught the rock. With the amount of scoring she's had to do during this win streak, she needs all the rest she can get, and she's going to continue needing all the help she can get, because she can carry them into the playoffs, but the others will need to be more consistent if they want to make a deep run, so it's a good sign some of them have come through at the right time. Even though Young wasn't making her shots, at least her aggression was opening up shots for the others, and it was similar for Evans, because she was just as aggressive, except she was making her shots, so that was really the only difference between the two. On the rock, she got to her spots, then off it, she was shot ready or attacking closeouts, and it was just her turn to have a big night, because ever since that ass whooping from the Lynx, there's been some good performances from the others, just watch the tape.